is to be here and to have such an organization that, and I just feel very fortunate to having this world around me and for as long as I have, and but my vision is not as good and my memory is not as good, and only the reason that I don't talk up, speak, and gather a little more with you, but it's a pleasure to be here and wish all of you very good luck. Just to keep on keeping on.
That's what we do.
We love you, Dad.
Well,
Appreciate you.
thank you very much, and you just don't know how much that I love all of you, and let's move on and forward and face the new and the new years that we have ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just feel very fortunate. There's not one Adams man that's that there's no Adams man that's carried that banner longer than I have, but they've done a lot better maybe in lots of ways, but we're still in there. But kind
Merry Christmas.
of what?
Just say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Dad. We love you.
Merry Christmas.
And I had an instructor I didn't intend it. This is something brought this on with a few of the people that have been associated with that part of the world down there. In the speech class, and I just happened to do pretty good in that, and my little stint at college, and it came to near the end, and the instructor said that our ending, our main deal, you know, at the end would be would, you know, be
Your
the
semester
school. So
grade.
we'll have
What's it called? Evaluation final. Your final grade.
said we'd have a
Final
Yes.
grade.
would have
Speech.
I have a speech, and it got to my deal, and the instructor said, you know, that'll be your final, you know, your grade or deal. And got to mine, and I said, well, I've heard of a football player at A&M that he signed up for taking speech class and thought that'd be easy, and that was what his choice was. And he said when it got to doing a 30-minute speech or so, and he said, I'm going to speech this football player at A&M took it in this course because he thought it'd be easy, and he said, and I have chose to be a preacher and imitation, you know, of doing. And he said, we will now have 50 minutes and we'll now bow our heads and that's was it.
Have 50 minutes of silent prayer.
Yes.
That was his speech.
That's awesome.
This one instructor always sat back on the back row of the band of the class, a big class back there, and he'd prop back and put his feet up in the chairs in front of it,
Yeah.
and he I really made there's only two of us that made that grade, and he doesn't higher, and he wouldn't give higher than that. And that's what was
A
told. But I always had a lot of laughs out of this instructor, and I joined the Navy,
National Guard.
Army Guard, the Guard. And at Abilene, and transferred to Wichita Falls when I went back to there, my home area. And there was a fellow, well, at Electra, that I was going to transfer to Electra. And he said, well, I'm going to Wichita Falls just this next week, and in that charge of just being over that group of there, and then this after we, I don't know, probably a month or so, and then we went long before went to the summer training down here or something. And anyway, the found out that the man that was head of the whole arching the deal there in the Wichita Falls and that part of Texas up there, and that was my instructor. But
Donna, you can tell him the story. Help him tell a story about the school teacher and about how long the story would be. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. You had another
English teacher.
English teacher that gave y'all an assignment, and somebody
That
asked
one
her
I
how
like
long
to
it
do.
needed to
yeah, I had an English class teacher, and at the end of the
Semester.
well, starting or near we were just starting into that class there. This was English teacher, and she said she was meeting in a class. We was a new quarter of, or in the last half of the school year, you know, in the English class, in the deal. And she spoke to the, as we were sitting in our chairs there, and said for this next week, then there will be a well,
An assignment or
and yeah, the assignment on doing a
Speech. Speech.
yeah, Shirley says a speech, but it's not doing a speech, but something we were writing.
yes, yeah, composition or year
we had
semester
a girl
final.
back to the this lady's name was Hare, Mrs. Hare. She was she had lost her husband a couple of years back in a oil field or something. But anyway, she was young and an attractive young lady, probably in her early 40s. But someone back at the back said, "Mrs. Hare, how long should this be? You know,
Paper be or
this writing this deal. Hell, I can't do anything. Can't remember that much. But and
Theme paper maybe.
said how long, and she said just like a woman,
A lady's skirt.
just like a woman's church,
Skirt.
just to long enough to be a subject, or long enough to be a
Long enough to cover the subject.
cover the public,
Short enough to be
but
interesting and
short
long
enough
enough
to be
to.
interested. I know you've heard this before. Thank you for
I'm glad it's you this time, not me.
It's a good story, but it's true. It's long enough to, short enough to be interesting, long enough to cover the subject.
right.
That was my favorite.
And back in
story.
those days, that was pretty risque to
That
say
was
about a woman's
Back in
skirt.
those days, that was kind of.
I mean, that would be harassment nowadays.
You did good, honey.
I tell you, we had a deal. We had the snow. Somebody mentioned snow. We had a snow in there. We had a big snow on the ground, and going to school, and the windows, the doors, they had not opened them to the school to get in in the morning. And somebody dared me to up there that they go in the door when it
Remember
opened.
this one?
It'd squirt out a little squirt of fluid from it.
Oil.
Oh,
And every time they opened that door, and I took that old boy up on that, and I got up there and turned that. They'd go in there and get that squirting down on everything you had on, going down the hall this way and this way. And then the superintendent, some way I got called in the
Got
deal.
caught.
And something dared me to, or something. I wouldn't tell him who it was. And we really had it. And I scooped snow for about a week or two, and then it was about a block and a half long down through.
that's good.
You got caught, Dad. Just like we got caught.
Yeah.
We don't. Larry's not here to talk about how he got caught
No.
many times.
Yeah,
You
right.
did good, Dad.
She's picking up Maxine. She's coming from Europe.
We don't want to tell any more lies. I don't want to be part of them.
Go sit down.
Go what?
Where you going now? Go that way? This way? Which way you going? There?
Is it time to go?
No, it's not time to go yet. Jane's not got her stuff together.
she's trying to find her